Hi, this is Joy, the Upcycle Chick. I'm all about reuse, repurpose, recycle. And it's a new year, so Happy New Year! And I wanted to introduce to you one of the ways that are a few different ideas as far as scheduling and redoing things, because it's a new year. It's a great opportunity to take something that, say, doesn't work with our schedule, or maybe we have no schedule at all, and just kind of flip-flop it in whether it's a diet or a new way of thinking or something like that. So what I'm going to focus on today is just different ways to do a schedule. So yes, you can do it on a computer, and that's fine. But by the time it takes to walk into where your computer is, sit down, open up your program, get this, get that, put all the lines on the page and all this other stuff, you could have done everything that I've just done right here. So I wanted to show this to you. It's very, very simple. And perhaps some call it old school. That's okay. Basically, you take a piece of paper, you fold it up, and you've got different slots available. So one of the things that helps keep me on track is this basic idea right here. So I do hope you can see this okay. Right here, we have it divided up into 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., 10 to 12, 12 to 2, and 2 to 4. And then from there, you can do 4 to 6, 6 to 8, just depends on how detailed you want your day. Sometimes when my day seems hectic and I just can tell it's like, okay, I'm only going to be able to complete one thing today, then I'll usually put it in this 10 to 12 slot right here. But some of the examples that you may use that may help you just to kind of focus on different categories and what to do what times of day is from 8 to 10, for instance, you can do your home business. You can clean up the house. From 12 to 2, you can run your errands, meet up with a friend for lunch, and then you can pick up your kids and cook dinner. So these are just some ideas. I'm just throwing that out there. For some of you that want things more detailed, you can take a piece of paper like so, and you can, of course, you can buy calendars with stuff like this written in it and all that. But right here I have the time divided up in 10-minute slots right here, and you can see that the first 10 minutes is prep time, and then you have 40 minutes of work time, and then 10 minutes of like catch up or cleanup time. And this is what I prefer the most to use because, for instance, if I'm working with my power tools and all that, then I need 10 minutes to get everything ready, set up, my saw horses, all that good stuff, and then I need 10 minutes to clean up. So this is what I generally stick to, is this particular schedule when I'm very, very detailed. Another one that was introduced to me by a college professor is this right here. And that is, you have 45 minutes of work to do, and then 15 minutes of catch up or cleanup. So it depends on what you like to do. But once again, I find myself taking sometimes 10 minutes to just set everything up. So that's why I like this right here, the one that I had showed you the first time. All right, and as far as not dealing with the computer program, keep in mind, you can fold your piece of paper, you can put all kind of categories on it, you can make colored copies, whatever you want to do. You can save it even, and then hit print. So it's just whatever you want to do. This right here, I folded this piece of paper into a bunch of little boxes right here. And this basically has to do with your meals. So you can do breakfast, lunch, dinner. We have a meal name right here. But I would suggest to steer away from things like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because reality is sometimes we go out to eat, so then your whole schedule might be off, okay, versus taking a day and pushing it down. So you could do breakfast, lunch, dinner, or you could just say meal number 1, number 2, number 3. But with that, what I like to do is I actually like to put my prep file over here so that I know what to prep the morning of. So or put it right here. That way I see in the morning when I look at it, I see the meal, I see my prep stuff, and from there, the rest of it should be done. And the buy right here, let me just walk through it real quick. So we've got the meal, which is the name. We've got the ingredient list. We've got the buy list. And by the way, when you're done with everything, take a picture of it. And that way you have it in case you forgot your list, you've got a picture of it. Your prep, which is things like thaw your vegetables in the morning or whatever you have. Just, thaw it, prep it. If you need to cook up some onions or cut them up or whatever makes things easier for you that evening, that's what that prep slot is for. Any kind of notes, things like double up the ingredients or add more salsa or things like that. Eliminate the cheese, whatever you want to do. So that's what that notes category is for, and then I left you an extra one. And I think this actually is divided into 6 across the top and 3 down the bottom. That's just a thought. But yeah, what I like to do is I like to go to the store, let's say once a week, when everything's going perfectly well, and just buy all my ingredients. So that way that column is taken care of. So in the morning I look, I see my meal name, I see the prep for what I'm going to do. So I do that when I'm getting ready in the morning, or after I get ready, I have like a bedroom routine, and then I have like a kitchen routine. So that's whenever I would prep everything, and then from there, I just know that when I come home, boom, continue with the rest of the list. So that's just something that I like to do, and maybe, like I said, maybe it's considered old school, maybe it's considered old-fashioned, but at the same time, it takes just a few seconds to take a piece of paper, fold it up, write some stuff on it, and of course, what better reason to use fun colored markers? Who doesn't love colored markers? Okay, anyway, but I hope you have a happy new year, and I hope this has helped you a little bit. Please like the video, share the video, comment below, let me know some things that you're interested in. And I'm also open if you want to send me some different things that are maybe downloadable. You're welcome to do that as well, because I'm definitely open to that. It's just hard for me. I write a lot of little notes everywhere. So I have to have that room to write, but at the same time, I like that schedule. So just a few things about me. All right, well, thanks again. Happy New Year. Bye.